So this is the presentation for the final DOSP project, Twitter clone in Erlang. We start off with the code tour. So in the code, we basically have a server and a client. We'll look at the client first. The client handles different functionalities such as subscribe, feed, tweet, retweet, and so on. These messages are sent to the server and the server handles them as needed. So this is the piece of code for the client part in which message handling is done and different functionalities are defined. And this is the piece of code for the server part in which the messages sent by the clients are handled. We now look at different handlers that are there that help us sustain different functionalities, such as feeds, registration, retweeting, searching hashtag mentions, searching subscribers, subscriber handling, and tweet handling. So this is the piece of code for feed handler, registration handler, retweet handler, searching of hashtags and mentions, searching subscribers, the subscription handler, and the tweet handler. The Twitter app is the gateway to the code in which we basically generate our own localhost server and deploy our application over here. And this is the supervisor code for the same. In each of these files, we have the make file, the configurations, the dependencies, even contains the beam files for the all file that we've created, the compiled files basically, and the static ones have the HTML for the page. So we move on to the demo now. So in order to run our code, we have to type in the commands make run in our Twitter folder. This installs the dependencies and so on. Once the dependencies are installed, we'll be able to see a server hosted on localhost 8080. So once our server is started, we can move to a browser and navigate to localhost 8080. And you'll be greeted by a registration page. We'll type in some test names. So once we register, you go to a main page wherein you can tweet, put mention, search for mentions, search for hashtags, or subscribe to user and look at your own feed. Let's create another user. And let's make Adi subscribe to me. And we'll tweet hello from Anol. And we'll be able to see the tweet from Anol on Adi's feed over here. Let's look at what happens if we retweet Anol's tweet from Adi's account, and we'll have a test user subscribe to Adi's account. So on retweeting, I believe, so the tweet is reflected on the test user over here. So this basically covers the sections of tweeting and retweeting. Let's look at some more features such as mentions and hash. We'll take care of mentions first. So we'll do what's up at the rate Adi tweet, and let's say Adi says all good at the rate Anol tweet. We'll be able to see these mentions by searching over here. For example, let's search for Adi's mentions. We'll be able to see what's up Adi, and if we search for Anul's mentions, we'll be able to see all good at the rate Anul. Similarly for hashtag, let's have Adi tweet hello #123, and if we search for #123, let's search from Anul's account. We search for #123. Be able to see the particular tweet over here. And since you already showed the user subscribe, I think this covers all our bases. The final thing that we'd like to show you is that the server basically tracks all activities that is done on the application, and we can see that Adi profile was created, subscription was done, Anul tweeted something, and then Adi added the tweet, different subscriptions, hashtags, mentions, and all these are covered over here, and trace is kept on the server basically. And that's it. Thank you.